Hello, I'm the Beauty Professor, and you can find my beauty blog at www.beautyprofessor.net. Today I'm excited to do a quick review of a new product I've been working with. It's the JergensBBBody Perfecting Skin Cream. And I would like to note up front that this video is indeed sponsored by Jergens, but I never accept doing a sponsored video or post for that matter unless I feel passionately about the product, and such are my feelings on this cream. When it comes to skincare, specifically lotion for my body, I completely go the drugstore route. So while I might spend an inordinate amount of money in some cases on the cosmetics that I use, though I will say there are some good drugstore finds out there, when I am looking for my daily moisturizer for my body, and I do put a moisturizer on every single day, I love the options that I find at my local drugstore. And this Jergens BBBody Perfecting Skin Cream is kind of a fascinating incarnation of the body cream. We're all familiar with the BB cream craze. It's been going on for the last couple of years, obviously having originated in Asian countries. And the whole idea behind the BB cream is to have a formula that has a light tint that perfects the skin, creates a smoother, more even looking canvas, and also deliver benefits like hydration or moisture, in some cases anti-aging benefits, and even SPF. So while we're used to having these elements and benefits infused into our skincare or even our foundation, it's rare to find such claims in a body lotion. So I was definitely intrigued by the Jergens BBBody Perfecting Skin Cream and what it purports to do. A little bit of background on my skin. I have light olive skin that tans very easily, and in the dead of winter, or I guess post-winter at this point, I'm definitely at my palest or my lightest. Because I don't really self-tan, I neither have the time nor the inclination to do so. My skin can get a little uneven looking, especially after many months of not really any sun whatsoever. That being said, I was very interested in trying this BBBody cream because it claims to reveal results within even 5 days. Now I've had nearly a week and a half to experiment with this, and even when I went out of town this last week and I had to travel with a carry-on, I couldn't take the entire tube, but I did decant some into some smaller pots, so I was able to continue my trial with this lotion even while I was traveling. And I'm excited to say that I really truly have noticed a difference in my skin. I take a very hot shower at the end of every day. It's kind of my ritual for washing off what's in most cases a very long work day. And while I know that the hot water isn't always great for maintaining hydration, it's something that I enjoy. That being said, I always give my whole body a healthy dose of moisturizer after emerging from that very hot shower. And instead of using my regular moisturizer, I've been embracing the Jergens BBBody cream. The cream itself makes some really interesting claims. It claims to obviously hydrate and smooth, but also to illuminate your skin and to create evenness in your skin tone. It also firms the skin and ultimately aims to minimize imperfections that you might have on your extremities or your limbs. So I was really excited to see how it would work on my own skin. On to the cream itself. Like all good BB creams, there is a light tint to this lotion, and that also sets it apart from its contemporaries. The fact that it has a light tint but isn't classified as any form of a bronzer. It comes in a light skin tone shade as well as one for darker skin tones, and I opted for the light skin tone option. It comes in a great squeeze tube, and I prefer this for my lotion. I feel like you can get every single bit out of a container like this because you can squeeze almost like toothpaste, and it also travels really well. So I love whenever I can get moisturizer in a package like this. And the cream itself is, as I've mentioned, tinted. So I'm going to just show you. Here is some of the lotion in the for light skin tones shade, and you can see that it almost looks like a light foundation. Certainly it's a very sheer tint, so unlike foundation that would leave an opacity on your skin in most cases, this completely disappears, but it leaves behind a wash of sheer pigmentation that ultimately evens out the skin tone. One coat on my arms and my legs, and my skin feels extremely soft and silky. It stays hydrated for the entire day, and it has that very subtle illuminating and evenness element that you might not get with a traditional body lotion. And typically I opt for the unscented, plain as can be version since I put so much on every single day. Which brings me to my next point. My skin is extremely sensitive and I am very careful about what I put on my body. Because I was in trial with this for a week and a half, I was being mindful of any kind of reactions, and I'm so pleased with the fact that I had none. My skin has stayed healthy, no irritation. This does have an interesting, very fresh scent. I can't put my finger on what it is. It's a little bit fruity, but not overbearing or cloying. Definitely not floral, but it's just really fresh, almost like peachy in nature, and I am partial to peaches, so I'm pleased with the scent. It does dissipate over time, so it's not like you're going to be smelling it all day, but initially it's a very fresh, fragrant, aromatic kind of experience tone. And then finally, even though it has illuminating properties, it's not in any way an overt shimmer, and I like that because originally I thought, it illuminates, maybe it's just kind of like a shimmer cream. There's nothing wrong with shimmer creams for the body, but that is what they are, and there's not much that's novel regarding those. They've been on the market for quite a while. But this is not that. In fact, I was trying to look in extreme sunlight to see if I could note any shimmer whatsoever, and I really couldn't detect any. It just leaves behind really healthy looking, nourished, balanced skin, but it's not employing the use of obvious light reflecting particles to do that. So I do feel like it's more effective because it's not just relying on mica or some form of shimmer to give the illusion of even, radiant skin. Overall, I could not be more pleased with the Jergens BBBody Perfecting Skin Cream because it has a multitude of benefits for the skin. It makes that singular step in my evening routine, covering my body from head to toe with lotion, that much more effective. The fact that I'm not only getting hydration and firming from my lotion, but also an illuminating or brightening quality, as well as, most importantly, an evenness quality, makes for a time well spent when I'm embracing this particular habit every single day. So with summer right around the corner, and the fact that that's always replete with much smaller items of clothing because it's warm outside, this is definitely a timely relief. I envision this serving utility in most beauty routines because it's so multifunctional. So I highly recommend this. I will be putting some more on tonight after I take a shower, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this particular product if you've tried it. I'd love to know your experience, and certainly I welcome your questions and your comments. As always, don't forget to visit me at my beauty blog, Beauty Professor, which can be found at www.beautyprofessor.net. Take care.